Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Cinderellimouse and today, courtesy of the EA Creator Network, I am here creating some Lovestruck singles for you guys to play with and today and to encounter when you get your hands on the expansion pack. I have early access, I'm super excited, let's get into it. So the Sims I want to show you today are the Loveless household, and they are named Loveless because this household has some problems. Now technically they're not all single, but I thought they'd be interesting to play with when you get them in your game. Let me show you the Sims. So let me show you Jenny Loveless first. Jenny Loveless is here to stay with her sister. She has just graduated university and she's just staying with her sister for a bit and figuring out what she wants to do, figuring out what she wants to do for a career. She does have the idea of getting into matchmaking and the new career that comes with the expansion pack because she dated a lot in university. She feels like she knows a thing or two about kind of social media and kind of like modern dating. So she wants to help people. She wants to help people find the one. She is a love bug. This is one of the new traits that come with the Lovestruck expansion pack. I have to be careful not to call it the Loveless expansion pack because my brain gets scrambled. So yeah, the Lovestruck expansion pack does come with this new trait, love bug. And let me actually, can I like click on this to show you the description? Sims with this trait are constantly swept up in the whirlwind of romance. They fall in love easily, often wearing their hearts on their sleeves. And so I just have this idea. She is looking for the one. She's looking for her soulmate. So she's kind of like the protagonist in a lot of kind of romantic comedy books and movies where, you know, she is a little bit clumsy, but she's got a really good heart. She genuinely loves the concept of love. Like, she loves being in love, she loves people falling in love, like she idolizes love. And she's a bookworm, the idea being that she reads a lot of romantic novels, watches a lot of the new romantic TV channels that we have like reality TV, which I feel like she would be all over, and then like the romance channel as well. What is it like? I can't remember, I'll have to go in game and show you. Taking her on a date to watch a romantic movie would be a big thumbs up for her. Definitely inspired by sort of romantic comedy heroines like Sandra Bullock. You know, she has that kind of really quirky, kind of clumsy personality. And so, yeah, definitely romantic heroine here. Love her so much. And to just show you some of her preferences and things like that as well. So all this stuff is just standard, and she is exploring. She is up for dating anyone. She's figuring out what she likes. She's not actually too sure yet what she wants or who she likes in relationships, and we can go on this journey with her as she explores the dating world and makes mistakes so you don't have to. That's kind of her thing. That's going to be her like tagline. If she writes like an online blog or something, it's like Jenny Loveless making dating mistakes so you don't have to. I feel like she's probably on TikTok telling her dating stories and things like that. So she doesn't get jealous if other people are flirting. So you know, she is kind of swimming around in that dating pool like a lot of other people. She understands that people you know, have quite a light approach to romance at first, so she doesn't mind her partners flirting with other people. But when she gets a little bit more serious, she is going to have these romantic boundaries. Like she doesn't want people, you know, she don't want to see a boyfriend giving a massage to another girl or something like that, you know, like maybe that's getting a bit too close. And then like she would be upset if they woohooed. Now, one of the things that I love the most about this pack, and I'm probably going to talk about it way too much, is this idea of you can change the Sims jealousy by talking to them through gameplay. So if you start with a partner who's really, really possessive and gets upset at the slightest thing, you can actually discuss those romantic boundaries and say, hey, I need a little bit more freedom. I need, you know, I don't want you to get upset if I just randomly flirt with, you know, someone just because we're having a bit of banter, you know? And so you can discuss that and have those kind of healthy relationship conversations and change those boundaries, which I think is super duper cool. So she is open to discussing her boundaries and being more open or being more jealous if that's what her partner needs. What else as well? She does have, I love the walk style. So she has the perky walk style. She's so happy. I love her. And she's very colourful as well. Like her favourite colours, if we go to her favourites, she really likes pink and yellow, like pink, yellow, blue. She really likes those bright colours. She dislikes grey. She doesn't want anyone who's kind of like gloomy or down in the dumps. She wants to go out. She wants to have fun. She's quite young, you know. Activities that she likes, she loves the romantic skill. Like she just wants to be the best partner, and she just wants to, you know, be able to attract who she wants to attract and treat them well and all those kinds of things. My idea here with her disliking fishing was like, because you go on the dating apps and people are always holding up the big fish. So maybe she's kind of like, she's over the whole big fish thing. That was kind of like a joke to myself, I think. She likes carnival beats and romance music. Again, she is kind of young, free, single, having fun with her life. So she's going to be dancing in the carnivals. These are the things that she's attracted to. The new expansion pack comes with turn-ons and turn-offs, and this is going to affect who your Sims are attracted to. I absolutely love this because rather than just Sims having no preference and just kind of like going up to anyone and being able to flirt with anyone, and everybody is just all responds more or less the same way, maybe depending on a couple of traits. This actually means that you've got more compatibility between Sims. So I think it adds more gameplay. I think it adds more storyline. I think it adds more interest to have Sims who have like types. And again, I believe this can all change, similar to earning traits through or earning likes and dislikes through things like growing together and things like that, where, you know, you'll be presented them through gameplay. At this point when I'm recording this, most of my time has been spent in cast so far. So the gameplay side, I'm going to get into in gameplay videos. This is more cast sim creation, just so you know. I'm not an expert yet. I'm still exploring the pack. So turn-ons, health and sports, interpersonal, sense of humour. She just generally likes like what is like typically attractive in the dating world. She hasn't fully figured out what she doesn't like yet, but there's still time. She's got time to date some real trolls and to develop some dislikes. Turn-ons, family motivated, funny, pet enthusiast. She likes flirting, no preference for hair colour or fashion or anything like that. She doesn't judge a book by its cover, but again, she can develop those things through gameplay. Let me run through and show you some of her outfits. So she's got quite a few outfits. I feel like I love the cast in this pack. The cast in this pack is, some of it is like, whoa, but some of it's really, really good. And I just know I'm going to use it all the time. It feels like modern fashion, and I love that. I want more of it. But there is kind of something for all the adults in your game. Not so much stuff for children, but they do get some hairstyles. So it's not really, this pack, it's romance themed. It's not really child themed. It's like the romance leads to the child expansion packs. It's like what is it, like Lovestruck leads to parenthood and growing together. It's like there's a domino effect of packs there. But yeah, so she's got this, which I love this dress so much. One of my favorite dresses. She's got some junk in her trunk and she is carrying it well. I think she looks absolutely stunning. And then we've got this outfit too. Now, because she is in the romantic the romance career, the romantic matchmaker career that comes with this pack, she's unlocked this outfit, this top, so I wanted to put that on her. I think it's really cute. I like the bright colour. So these jeans as well, another favourite of mine from this pack. I love the relaxed fit. Again, they're just kind of tomboy looking, and I'm just going to use them so much. Really, really love these. And the cute little trainers as well with the pink laces. I think she just looks so sweet and adorable. You can definitely see her being like the little book nerd. She can like browsing the library books for the latest romance novels, or like cruising through the bookstore, like trying to pick up a date, or like, and one of the brilliant things about this pack that I have discovered is that there's venue specific romantic interactions. So like you can go and have a date at the library, and there's like things like woohoo behind the bookcases and things like that, and I think that's super cool to have more themed dating interactions depending on where you are. Like it gives more of a feeling of like Sims understanding the world around them, I think, and being more responsive to what's available to them. I really like this pack. I'm impressed by it. And then what else as well? I'm trying to show you the outfits. This is just what I originally put her in, because I did create these Sims before I actually got my hands on the pack, and I had to kind of like import the base game save file. Thank you, James Turner, for your website that allows you to decide which packs you're loading, because I just loaded the base game so I didn't have any like conflicts. And then her formal wear, absolutely stunning. This new hairstyle, I appreciate it. As kind of a long, wavy hair person, mine is considerably fluffier today. It's very humid in the UK today. I wish my hair was as sleek as this hair, but it's not. It's a mess. I look like a bog witch. But yeah, absolutely, really, really happy to have more long, feminine, girly hairstyles. I feel like we haven't had many since like Romantic Garden, and then Base Game had a few, but the Base Game hairs are kind of blocky. If you look at the quality comparison of this hair, which is stunning, to that Base Game hair, like you can really see like the texture quality, the shine quality, you know, how blocky this looks in comparison. Like the new hairs are so much more smooth and sleek and just really, really beautiful looking, and I think the quality's really been raised in the 7-8 years since the Base Game was released. So I am happy that even though we had that representation in the Base Game, the quality hasn't been there. So more hairs like that, Sims team, really do appreciate it. Love to see it. This necklace is super cute as well. Like the cast in this pack is very, very nice. This necklace is gorgeous. Yeah, we get eyelashes as well, which is so cool. You do get this kind of like double eyelash look. Can you see that on me? I feel like I do quite a job of making my real eyelashes stick to my... Like, I don't have like a 2 eyelash thing going on like the Sims do, but it's fine. I'm happy to have them, and again, it's something where I hope that the quality improves in time on those. Athletic wear. So this is a new top in the pack. It's not actually tagged for athletic wear, but you can go ahead and disable that and you get more options. I always do this. I think you just get so much more versatility of the clothing if you take the toggles off, because I don't always feel like the Sims team tag things the way that I would use them. So things like shirts and things, like people wear shirts to bed, you know, like pajama top style. So yeah, it just gives you more options, I think, if you do that. Sleepwear. So this is Base Game, which I feel like she has got a sense of humor. She is quite funny. She's coming over basically for a stay over with her sister. So they're getting the onesies out, right? They're sitting there in the onesies, eating ice cream and watching romantic movies, like they did in high school. This is another sleepwear option. Again, just that top, not toggled for sleepwear, but you can take the tag off and that will pop up. Yeah, these new knickers as well. I would have liked, one thing I would say about the cast in this pack, I would have liked more underwear, like more like lacy lingerie. I feel like I could have had a few less costumes and a bit more lingerie, but again, that is just personal preference. I feel like swimwear, lingerie, are kind of forgotten about a little bit in the game, but these knickers are cute. And again, like I say, so I've just gone ahead and used that top that I unlocked through being in the matchmaker career, just to use as kind of like a pajama top, and I think it works. So yeah, be creative about how you use items and take those toggles off, because you do get a lot more. Okay, party wear, go away. Party wear then. I love these hot pants. They're so like Kylie Minogue. Spinning around, you know, when she's like on the bar. Like there was like I don't know if the youth, the youngins out there, you won't remember this, but those gold hot pants that Kylie Minogue wore, they were talked about. Like people had thoughts and opinions, and most of them were, she looks hot. So yeah, the Kylie Minogue sparkly hot pants are here, and I've put them on with this brand new corset top as well, which comes with the pack, which again comes in really gorgeous colours. I really, really, really love that top. She looks young, free, single and ready to mingle, and again she has had some dating experience in the past, so I love this tattoo with like the names crossed out. It's so funny to me. Yeah, she's made some mistakes there. She got a bit, again, she's love bug, right? So she kind of falls head over heels, gets the name tattooed, and then it's like, oh, that didn't work out. so funny. Swimwear. Sorry, swimwear. Again, I've just used that new top because I like to use things in multiple ways and get a lot of use out of the new clothing that comes with the new pack. Again, I'm very lucky that I get the codes for free, but you guys don't, right? You guys are out there paying cold hard cash, your hard-earned money for these expansion packs, and you want to get your money's worth. So again, great way to get your money's worth. Take those toggles off, use things in creative ways, you know, stretch out the assets, make them go a bit further. You won't regret it. Hot weather. How hot is she? Again, she's young, free, single, ready to mingle. You know, she's body positive, and she's so hot. I did give her this kind of slightly ever so slightly pear-shaped body, like with the big butt and big hips, and she works it, baby. I think she's very, very, very sexy. Yeah, definitely body confident, love her. And I love these little heartbreak earrings as well. Really, really cute. The top knot is amazing. Everything's amazing. At least I love so many of the items in these packs. She also has this, which I basically put on her because I did want to try and use all the assets on the Sims that I've been creating somewhere. This is it's very situational. I feel like it's very revealing, and it does look a bit strange to see someone just kind of like, you know, shopping for ice cream or wearing something like this, you know, in the grocery store wearing something like this. I would be trying not to look twice, right? I would be like, oh, revealing. Oh, look at the sky. You know, I would be like, that's, again, no shame. Everybody has the right to wear what they want to wear, but I do feel like it's very, very situational in its appropriateness. So what I was thinking here was, again, she likes carnival music. So this is for when she is at some kind of carnival or possibly in some kind of club situation. You know, the kind of clubs that have like the bubbles. She's like, you get really hot, there's bubbles. She's young, guys. Listen, let her live her life. I could not. I guess again, I guess it works for the beach as well. Like that could definitely be swimwear. So I could go ahead. It's not toggled for swimwear. Looks like swimwear to me, but you could take the toggle off and like go ahead and find that. I can't find it. Where is it? There it is. So you could take the toggle off and you could go and find it. And definitely, I think that would look great on a beach somewhere. I mean, it's more covered up than a bikini, right? So it's I don't know. They have gone quite heavy on the fishnet in this pack. There's a few fishnet items, and I think somebody on the Sims team likes fishnet, is what I'm gonna say. So yeah, lovely. I think I would have really, really liked this as an accessory. So a little bit like tights, like how you can wear tights underneath the skirt. I think it would have been really cool to have had something like this that you could put a top over. Yeah, I would probably get more use of it like that. Or if it was a top and I could put like bottoms over it. But it's cool. I do see what they're doing there. I do think you're probably going to get that in a lot of kind of like, you know, young, clubby, hip hop, carnival type communities. Maybe you're going to see that at like Coachella. I'm old. I don't know. I'm sat here in dungarees and a long sleeve shirt when it's really boiling hot outside. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't listen to me. All right. Cold weather. So again, like this, the patterns are really, really cute in this pack. I think the patterns really suit her. These kind of slightly cutesy comic designs. So yeah, she's got that big jumper on with some Ugg boots, and then they're just skinny jeans from the base game. And I think she looks great. I think she looks stunning. And I would date her. Like, she would be my type. I would love her. I would cherish her. I would give her a good time. So let me jump over to Lotty Loveless, who is her sister. Lotty Loveless, I adore her. If you have the university expansion pack, I encourage you to make her into a teacher or some kind of academic. We don't have that in the base game, so she's currently a babysitter as her career, but I do have it in mind that she's like a primary school teacher, and she's lovely and she's very, very family orientated, but unfortunately her and her partner have not been able to get pregnant yet. And this is making her quite sad. This is making her quite gloomy. She's normally quite a cheerful person, and I think her sister's quite surprised when she gets there to find that Lottie is you know, not doing so well. And she's the type of person as well, like she's always put a happy face on. Again, she's quite, I've got her being childish. So again, I've got this idea of her, you know, trying to keep her sadness to herself and not wanting to make other people sad. And that's how I would play her if I was going to kind of do gameplay with her. And like putting on a bright smile because she's got to go and teach the children, and like the children bringing her a lot of happiness, but currently she's gloomy. I do see the gloomy trait as a temporary trait, so if you have the opportunity to replace this through gameplay, I would encourage you to do so. So for example, if you get to switch gloomy out for something like childish, or no, she's got childish. If you get to switch gloomy out for something like family orientated or love bug, I would encourage that, or cheerful even. I feel like that is how I see her story developing. You know, she is loyal, she does want to have a big happy family, but unfortunately it's just not working out for her. Some of her likes and dislikes: she likes cooking, painting, writing, and she likes blue and pink, which is like the baby colours. She doesn't like black because it's like that gloominess is, it's kind of like depression. She doesn't want to feel that way, so she avoids, she's kind of a bit toxic positivity. She's like avoiding black, avoiding blues music because she doesn't want to feel sad, right? And she likes kids music and pop music and things like that. So she's trying to be happy. She's not really analyzing why she's so sad, right? She's kind of trying to avoid feeling those things. So she really likes academics. She likes hardworking, career-minded Sims. She does like kind of academic, smarter types. She doesn't like Sims who are broke or a slacker. My thought process with this was she likes Sims who are going to be good providers, because again, her whole thing is like children, family. You know, she wants to be around children, she wants a big family, so she's looking for a partner who's going to provide financial support, who's going to have a good job, who's going to be able to put a roof over those children's heads. That's her thought process. So it's not that she's got anything against people who are perhaps slacker or lazy. She could probably get on with them well enough in real life, but it's not what she's looking for in a partner. And again, same here. So she likes ambitious Sims, hardworking Sims, pet enthusiasts, because pets are children too. She doesn't like ambitionless Sims, argumentative Sims, or pessimistic Sims. Again, she doesn't want anyone who's going to emotionally dump on her when she's feeling sad. It's like she's not in that place where she can handle that. So romantic styles, her turn-ons are affection. So the romantic style is the way that person needs to be loved. So some people like you know, it's important for them to feel desired and to have woohoo. You know, it's like if they're not getting woohoo, it's like they don't feel like they're attractive anymore, and it makes them spiral. And then there's people who really like gift giving and, you know, receiving and giving gifts. It's like I show my love by material things. So there's all these different things. So affection is what she needs, and she needs those like words of affirmation. She needs people to express fondness, and she needs the conversations as well, like talk about relationship fears. So she needs to have the person-to-person communicative part of a relationship. Again, no real preference for hair colour or outfit colour for her. She does prefer boho, hipster and preppy Sims. She doesn't really like rocker or streetwear. Again, it's just that kind of thing about she's looking for someone who's a little bit academic in style. So that's her whole thing. Let me show you her outfits. She has this kind of like cute primary school teacher mumsy look to her, but I think she's absolutely stunning. I kind of have a bit of a crush on my Sim. She looks a lot to me like Anna Taylor-Joy. I think she has that kind of shape to her jaw and her face and her eyes. So yeah, crushing on her big time. And then let me just show you some of her other outfits. So this is base game. The new trainers are on her there too. So this again, she's got this new hairstyle because I did want to use it. And again, this kind of like casual but cutesy look. I could definitely see her being, you know, taking her kids out to the park in this outfit or something like that. You know, just dressed down, casual, comfortable, quite modest as well, especially compared to her sister. And then I feel like she's older sister, you know. And then this outfit as well, which again is like cute, semi-professional. Just, I feel like kids would like her, you know. It's like kids would feel safe going up to her and being like, I've lost my mom, you know. It's like she's the one that they all go to. Her formal wear then, these are actually new stockings that come with the pack that aren't enabled for sleepwear, which again, some of the tagging is a bit off, I feel, in this pack. But again, she's absolutely gorgeous. Look at her. She's got vampire vibes. She's so pale. Can relate. I've got like warm lights, but in real life I'm extremely pale. Yeah, I think she's gorgeous. Like, she's like Daenerys, Ice Queen, Valaris, Dracarys energy. She's stunning. I can't speak. She's so beautiful. And then this is what I originally put her in, so I just left that on her because I thought it looked teachery. This is her athletic wear. Again, is this tagged? No, this t-shirt is not tagged for athletic wear. So again, another case where you really want to be you know, exploring those tags with the filter off. Yeah, cute, love it. What else? So again, she's got her onesie to kind of chill out with her sister in. It's like being big kids again. But she does have, this is what she would normally wear as well, like very cozy. I see her like up at night, kind of like in bed, and she's kind of like doing the teacher stuff. Like she's going through, you know, reading the kids' essays, and she's up late trying to get her work done. And like, I see her being like, you know, just falling asleep with like the kids' art that she's grading all over the bed, that sort of thing. And then again, she's not particularly, she doesn't have this kind of sexiness to her, you know. Again, it's like she needs cuddles in relationships. She's not really all about the woohoo. So you know, maybe that's not a priority for her. And then again, this really sexy, I think she looks like Kim Basinger. I'm in love with my own sim, quite frankly. Party wear, it's hard. Party wear then, again, that cute t-shirt. I wanted to get a lot of use out of this because it's the only family that I've actually unlocked this with, I think. So yeah, I've overused it a little bit. Again, just kind of this slouchy, not trying to be sexy, mumsy vibe that she has going on. These new loafers that are stunning. I've needed some good loafers in the game for female sims. This is something that I've been like needing. And what I've been doing up until this point is the modern menswear kit come with some really nice loafers, but the toggle for men. So I always untoggle to go and look for those men's loafers for my girls. So it's nice that I've got an actual option that's showing up in the women's shoes now, because again, I use those all the time. Yeah, really nice shoes, love them. And again, nice academic kind of vibes. Her other party wear, just again, that's what I had for base game. Again, it looks quite teachery, so I left it on her. Swimwear, basic. Oh my god, one of my favorite features, like this is, I think this is base game and it's just so good, is this ability to add stuff to every outfit. So you can just click that and it applies it to every single outfit, or you can specify. So for example, like here where I've got the pale lipstick, I tend to use like custom lip colors quite a lot. I tend to kind of like get the right shade and then save it, and now I can just go ahead and either apply it to all, which just saves so much time, or I can open this and just say, okay, this is the lipstick that I want to use for when she's not wearing lipstick. So I'm going to apply it to swimwear, I'm going to apply it to sleepwear, I'm going to apply it to athletic wear, right, when you take your makeup off. So just, it's so helpful, and I've used it. Again, I've spent most of my time so far in CAS, and it's the most useful feature that I can't even explain how happy I am to have that. Another thing as well is like wedding rings and nails. So for example, if you want to apply a wedding ring to all outfits, instead of having to go through each outfit and do it, what is 7 times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. You can just click that once and it's applied to all the outfits. It's so good. It's so good. It's like, why haven't we had this the whole time? And then nails as well. Like if you wanted to go ahead and get some, you know, like French nails and just apply those to all the outfits, it's done. It's so much easier. It's so good. So whoever on the Sims team added that, like, thank you for your time. Like, not all heroes wear capes, or maybe you do. Maybe you sit there programming wearing a cape. Like, good for you. So hot weather. So this dress, which is stunning. I have a dress that's kind of like long and patterned like this, and I love it so much. Like, I will wear it whenever I get a chance to. And I do wear my dress for hot weather. So even though this is not tagged for hot weather, and even though it's long sleeve, I do see it as being quite light and airy. And I was like, well, I wear my long dress in hot weather, so, you know, I figured she would too. I feel like it's quite a breezy dress. And then her cold weather outfit is just this. She's so Barbie doll. Like, I love her so much. I'm quite protective over Lotty Loveless, and you're gonna see why. And I feel like her sister's gonna realize that there's trouble in paradise. In fact, actually, if we go to their relationships, one of the new things that comes with this pack is romance dynamics. And so if you're in a romantic relationship with someone, oh, there's 2 new things that I want to show you here. So one, you can actually create a partner straight away. And yeah, so rather than just being like engaged, like married kind of thing, you can make them your partner, which is pretty cool. So you can set up those kind of like starter romantic relationships. And then because I've done that, I've now got a romance dynamic. So this is really similar to what we saw with growing together, with the family dynamics, so like jokesters and supportive and things like that. But this is specifically for romantic relationships, and I'm really excited because this means that you're going to have more situational relationships where let me just open this to show you the options. So like wholesome, for example, if you're starting a family, if you're getting on really well, you're just buying your first home, you know, having that wholesome relationship where you're still kind of in love, and you know, it's more about kind of settling down together and having a life together. I think that's so beautiful. And then you've got things like steamy, which is really good for like if you are just getting to know each other and you kind of like in that phase where you just can't keep your hands off each other. And then things like strained and unpredictable as well, which are just very interesting. So if you look here, I have given them strained, and there is a reason for this. Now, like I said, she's struggling to get pregnant, but if I go to the gender options, she can become pregnant. The issue is not on her side here. If we go over to Jack Philanderer, she's kept her maiden name. She's Loveless still. He can't get women pregnant. Now, Lottie doesn't know this, but Jack has actually had the snip. He doesn't want children. He has no interest in having a family with Lottie, but he doesn't want her to break up with him. Like, he's not a good guy. He's not a good guy. Let me just show you his romantic boundaries. So he does not care about her. She could go and sleep with other guys. He does not care, and he has no interest in caring. So why is he with her? He's with her, I want to say, for keeping up appearances. He's with her for status, right? They went to university together, and he did the thing that is expected of him. He did the thing that, he's not a good guy. He did the thing that got him further in his career. So kind of it looks good, like, to his employers, to the university, to the people that he's trying to impress. If he's like, oh, I've got this nice little family home, and I've got this teacher for a wife, and like we're trying to start a family, but he's not actually having any intention of doing any of those things. He's a bit of a bad guy. So he is actually very interested in sleeping around and having lots of women on the side. Now, Lottie is not going to be happy with this. Again, she has the loyal trait. So she's being, even though he doesn't care, she could sleep around and he wouldn't care. She doesn't want to. She's loyal. But she would be very upset. She would be very, very hurt if she did discover that he was cheating on her. So yeah, they're not really compatible, these two, at all. So he's a serial romantic. He is very romantic, so he's very good at showering affection on her to keep her sweet and to keep her happy and to make her feel loved, even though he doesn't really genuinely have any feelings for her. He hates children, which again is why he's had the snip, and he's a genius. Again, not to say every guy who has the snip hates children. I'm not putting that out there. Jack specifically, this is the story that I'm doing with him. So yeah, he's not great. He's a bad guy, and he's going to be out there kind of trying to date your Sims and trying to romance them. And he's probably not going to tell you that he has a wife. And if he does tell you he's got a wife, he's going to say, oh, the relationship's on the rocks. She's a terrible person. So I have a sob story. He's one of them. And another thing I've done with him as well is if we go to his party wear, so he has got his wedding ring, but if we go to his party wear, takes it off. Yeah. So activities, he likes mixology and writing. So he is a writer. I think he's a self-employed writer. Again, a bit academic. He likes brown and green, and he likes classical music. So he hasn't got the snob trait, but if it comes up for you, probably give him the snob trait, or materialistic, things like that. He is attracted to successful people, and it's because he treats relationships like a status symbol, right? He gets into relationships because it makes him look good. So if he's got a very successful intelligent woman on his arm, it makes him look more successful and intelligent. So he's got that kind of thing going on. He doesn't like ambitionless. He doesn't like family motivated Sims, which is going to be an interesting dynamic because Lottie is very family motivated, and he doesn't like pet enthusiasts. So Lottie keeps suggesting that they get a pet, they get a dog, and he's having none of it. He keeps making excuses. He keeps saying the time's not right. His romance style is he hates affection. So where Lottie needs those words of affirmation, he doesn't, right? He sees it as like a bit of a waste of time. He's like, why would I bother? And he wants to just basically have woohoo. He's like, if you love me, you woohoo me. He's very toxic. I don't like him. If you want to kill this man in a pool, I would not be upset about it. But I think he's an interesting character for like the storylines. So do as you will. And he has a preference for like blonde hair and red hair. He sees, it's just like the typical things. He's like fiery redheads and like, yeah, he likes costumes, and he likes preppy kind of academia style clothing. So yeah, if you don't like him, he's kind of got rat energy, right? And I know that's like a thing on the internet right now. So let me just show you. I don't know, he kind of gives like this impression that he's going to be a nice guy. You know, he's like reliable, and, you know, he's academic and he's sweet, and maybe he's a bit awkward, but it's all just like a big catfish. He's not nice. I don't like him. So just flicking through his outfits here, not much to say. Other than he takes his wedding ring off when he goes out partying. Dick. And yeah, this is kind of his whole look. So there are a few academic options like in this pack, which is the clothing that I personally want more of. So I am quite happy to see this. This is kind of like a tennis player look that I've gone for. And then yeah, this is his outerwear. So these are new pants that came with the pack. So yeah, that's him. So basically your job, if you download this family, is to save Lottie, is to go. I would play as Jenny. And I would go at the angle of like, I've just shown up to spend a few weeks, months with my sister while I find a place of my own, and there's trouble in paradise. Like, I don't think that their relationship's going well. My sister's not her sweet, bubbly self. She seems really upset, but she seems to be hiding it. And this guy is my sister's partner flirting with me? Did that just happen? So this is what's going to be going on. So basically the job is for Jenny to support Lottie and kind of save her from this terrible relationship, and maybe set her up with someone new and nice and family orientated and good, so she can have that family that she dreams of. Because Jack he's kind of stringing her along. Again, he's like, oh, we'll keep trying, because then he gets to have woohoo. And yeah, but he can't get her pregnant. Got no interest in, because he's messing around, right? He doesn't want to be getting all these different women pregnant and then having to like pay for the babies. Are you kidding me? So drown him in a pool, have Lottie and Jenny go on to live their best lives. Like, we're choosing the bear, Jack, and we're choosing for the bear to eat you, basically. I don't know, go and have fun with them, do whatever you want. Like, if you want to side with Jack, go ahead and side with Jack. I don't care, it's your game, you make the rules. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this family. I hope you enjoyed the kind of like storyline that I've set up for you with them. So go ahead and grab them off the gallery, get them in your games, and do what you want with them. They are going to just be base game and Lovestruck. They are going to be the only packs that you need. And yeah, go and have fun. Take care, friends, and I will see you again soon. I love that the love books do this. Let me just show you. Because let me show you. Look at it. Oh, this Sims do it too. I feel like that's my impact. It's not, it's Taylor Swift's impact, but I'm going to say that's my impact. That's my legacy on the game or something. I don't know. Bye, friends.